Here to help make your Thanksgiving fun and stress-free is psychologist and women's health contributor Dr. Michelle Callahan and men's health senior contributing editor Matt Bain. Good morning to both of you.
Hey guys.
How you guys doing?
Michelle, I've always heard that smart money is you always want to invite someone from outside the family to Thanksgiving dinner to join your family because that will keep the conversation calm. Everybody will be on their best behavior. Good
That
advice?
only helps if your family is really prim and proper and easily embarrassed. In my experience, you don't want to bring somebody who has never been around your family or who doesn't feel comfortable with things that have happened at Thanksgiving's past. So if people usually act up in previous years, be prepared for that, and don't think bringing somebody new will stop them from unloading all your family dirty laundry and personal history to that person. They will do it.
Speaking of, bringing up the past, some people do like to rehash the past at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Not such a good idea, no?
It's not. I mean, this is emotional D-Day, and bringing in an outside guest can be a double-edged sword. They can be a referee, or they can end up being a witness to the complete deconstruction of your family's baggage. So you want to be careful about a couple of different things. Number one, these issues are going to get out. So be careful with your seating chart. And also be careful when you plunk that bottle of bourbon down on the table, because everybody knows that when the booze comes out, so do the skeletons in the closet.
Yeah, it's on. There's certain topics that should be avoided at all costs.
Definitely stay out of that religion and politics. I mean, we're in such a difficult economy, and we've got a presidential election coming up, so people are very fired up about these issues. So you really, it's hard for them not to come up, but you kind of want to bring them to a close. Stay with the lighter stuff, sports, current events, but nothing really heavy.
What about honesty, though? I mean, you're with your family or your dearest and nearest. Is there
Are we
something
talking about
to be
the
said?
food here? Because if the turkey's extremely dry and someone slaved over it for 5 hours, just grin and bear it. Tuck it underneath your plate in the corner of a napkin. You know what? That's not the kind of honesty you want at Thanksgiving. I think there's a time and place. Look, it's a gathering of your family, and it's an opportunity to deal with some issues that need to be dealt with. Probably not at the big table in front of everybody. So you can take them aside either before or after when your uncles are snoring on the couch to deal with those issues, but definitely not at the big table.
I totally agree with that. I think people feel that they haven't seen family in a long time, so issues that have been bothering them for a while, they decide this is when they want to pull them aside. They feel confident because other family members are there. They might know the story, or they might want them to hear the story. So they think now's the time to put this out there on the table, and it's really not.
Yeah.
It's time to celebrate and share good information, but if you're going through something really heavy and dark, this may not be the time to bring it up the next day, over the weekend, but let it be light and fun. It's to enjoy each other's company.
Well, you say if you're going to talk about why you're thankful that day, talk about why you're thankful, not about what you would change about the situation, correct?
Yes, it's Thanksgiving, and some people as a ritual will go around and talk about what they're thankful about, but we're just in such a culture of complaining and whining, and so sometimes you end up on this slippery downward slope where people are just giving up all this, I don't like the food, and I don't like what your Thanksgiving outfit, and I don't like that, you don't work here, or all these things that they don't like about you personally and about the event, instead of just saying all the great positive things that you finally have an opportunity to be with your family to share.
I have a question. I want to throw this out there because there's a big game on CBS on Thanksgiving, right? Dolphins, Cowboys, everyone wants to get to the couch, watch the game.
Right.
How long do we have to help out doing the dishes afterward until we can slip out the living room?
I think as long as you make sure that you bust the table, scrape everything off, and then agree to put the dishes away after the game. After they're washed. I'd rather, let's do one last question about whether to talk about yourself versus other people at the dinner table.
I would say talk about yourself.
Absolutely. You do not want to air anybody else's dirty laundry. You feel like chatting, chat up your own situation, but it's not the time to say, hey, what's going on with your marriage? Hey, when are you having a baby? Hey, what's wrong with you? You know all these things come up.
Ration the booze.
Yes. Keep the bourbon off the table tonight.
All right. Matt and Michelle, thank you
Thanks,
so much.
guys.
Happy
Have a great
Thanksgiving to
Thanksgiving.
both.